Hi YouTube, it's Melly Mel coming in saying what's up, and just wanted to come in, excuse me, and say hey. Not too much going on. I don't think I'm gonna be talking about too much. I couldn't remember if I missed my 13-month check-in with y'all or not, so I decided to come in and say hey. I got a new toy. I got a new phone. I have the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, and so I'm trying it out right now. I might even do a body shot now that I think about it. Let me see how it works. But what's up? If you're just joining my journey, I had Roux-en-Y gastric bypass surgery on May the 20th, 2013, and my highest weight was 388 pounds, and as of this morning, I weighed 244 pounds. That's a total weight loss of 144 pounds. I'm pleased. I have about another, I'd say about 40 pounds to go. So I definitely have less to lose than I have already lost. I remember the first 40 pounds I lost, it seemed like I lost it in a week. And now every pound is a fight. I have to work for every pound now. Although it is still easier than someone who does not have the tool that I have, still the struggle is real, and exercising, eating right, making good choices, that never goes anywhere just because you have surgery. Hear me loud and clear. If you have not had surgery yet, or you're awaiting having surgery, having surgery is not the easy way out. While yes, it does make the ability to lose weight easier, it is not the easy way out. It is not designed to work all by itself. While in the beginning, yes, it does appear as though the surgery is doing everything and you don't really have to do much. Trust me when I tell you, there is going to come a day when it is going to be imperative that the things that you learn and experience at the beginning of your journey after surgery, those things are going to become imperative when you're 6, 8, 12, 13, 14, 18 months out. You still have to follow the rules. You still have to measure your food. My doctor tells me I should not be consuming more than a half a cup. I do that most times, but there are times when I can and I will eat more. And sometimes I pay for it and sometimes I don't. You cannot drink with your meals. You have to, if you eat something, you have to wait at least 30 minutes before you can drink. If you drink something, you have to wait at least 30 minutes before you can eat. Those rules are imperative. You will run the risk of stretching out your pouch or your sleeve, and that can lead to the ability to eat more, which would lead to regain or a significant decrease in losing. Just something that I have learned in the course of this last 13 months. I don't know. I don't like this angle on this phone. It's making my boobies look real big. I don't like that. Because I don't like that. So anyway, what's been going on with me? I bought a bathing suit for the first time in years. It's a 2-piece. They're tankinis. I briefly considered getting the 2-piece with the high waist and the bra part. So, but I didn't. I'm supposed to be going to a water park called Water Country USA on the 4th of July. And that day I'll put on one of the bathing suits. I'm pretty sure I will post pictures or take pictures or something. But, oh, and I have colored my hair. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really it on here looks subtle, but my hair is red. I dyed my hair red. What else? I don't ever really have a script or a set list of things that I want to talk about when I come on here. But oh, what size am I wearing now? I can wear, right now I have on this is a tank top from Walmart. And because I like to get my shirts bigger because of my stomach. We can talk about that. Because of my stomach. One of the things that is happening to me now is that the skin on my stomach is out of control. I'm not gonna say it's out of control, but it is really bad. My apple shape, or what do you call that? Rectangle shape? I don't know. All I know is I carry the majority of my weight from my hip and waist area up. My legs and my butt have never been an issue for me. I don't have a lot of hips. I don't have a lot of butt. But I got enough stomach and titties to last days. I had type 2 diabetes, and one of the things that people with type 2 diabetes get is a really round stomach. And my stomach was big and it was round. And so as I started to lose, my stomach, the shape of it never really went anywhere, but it just kept going down, 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 down. And so now I am left with an abundance of skin on my stomach. When I lay down, like if I'm laying in my bed on my back with my feet in front of me, like you can see now, I have an inner tube right here. And I normally try to wear a girdle every day because it just helps to hold everything in. But it's too hot for all of that. So I just make it do what it do. But yeah, it can, when I stand up, I can pull it. Let me see. I really don't like this angle. See, look at my pants. I don't really have a lot of butt, but my stomach, y'all see how I can pull it out? My pants are a little big. I got them tied real tight right here, but look at all this extra room. And that's just because I try to hide what's going on. I don't know if y'all can see. I got a waist. Y'all see my waist? And then on the side, my chair is in the way. See? This is a bad angle, but y'all see what I'm talking about? Like right here? That's belly. And all of that is like jelly. See? See my scars? This is the first time I've ever showed my stomach on YouTube. But I don't like this body shot because the angle is down, and so it's making these look huge. But if you can see, I do have a waist. My legs are not, see, they're not that bad. My main thing is my stomach. I still got back fat, so I wear the what do you call them, butterfly bras from Ashley Stewart, and they really help with my back fat. Stomach. I started talking about stomach. I was talking about something else before my stomach, and I can't remember what it was. So we're just gonna roll with that. Oh, last week I saw Libra Chick. She looks so good, y'all. She's so teeny tiny. And she runs. That's something that I kind of wanted to try to do. I have accepted that I'm not going to be a distance runner because my knees just cannot take it. I spent too many years being fat, and just the impact of the running on pavement on my knees, it's rough. So what I do is when I run, I run in intervals. So I'll do 60 seconds on, 90 seconds off. 60 seconds on, 90 seconds off. And I do that for about 20 minutes. Yeah, that's I do that, and I've started swinging kettlebells thanks to Miss Sasha LaRue. I've started swinging kettlebells. Thus, once I started swinging those, that was when my collarbone. You can't see it at this angle, but normally when you look straight on at me, you can see it right here because I can feel it all right there. But once I started swinging kettlebells, all up here started to really look, started to really thin out. I have bat wings, as does everyone else who embarks upon this journey. But I've had people to tell me, I'm gonna tell you, I was really self-conscious at first about my arms and about the summertime and wearing my arms out and what it was going to look like. I direct a choir at church, and so, you know, what I look like when I direct a choir and stuff like that. But at church, I'm not wearing sleeveless. I always have a jacket on, or I have on, you know, some sleeves, 3/4 lengths or whatever. But honey, it is hot outside, and you will not catch me with no coat on, with no jacket on, with it almost 100 degrees outside. Negative. So you see me and you just catch a glimpse of my bat wing or my little hanging right here. Oh well, it is what it is. It ain't 388 pounds of me no more, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine. So I'm not having no surgery on my arms to get rid of this little bit of stuff. My stomach, on the other hand, once I finish losing and talk to my doctor, because he already has started. I was starting to have this irritation down here, and he gave me some antifungal cream to put on those areas that were really starting to show some signs of being irritated. So I go back and he checks that out. Not my surgeon, my primary care. He checks that out in about a couple more months, 2 or 3 more months. But he told me it wasn't going to do anything but get worse. So it is what it is. What am I eating now? So I am almost 14 months out, and I can eat just about anything I want to eat. That can be good, that can be bad. This is why I say to you, it is imperative the things that you learn and experience in your first 6-8 months of having surgery, it is imperative that you learn those things and you stick to them, and you operate within a box. Now, I'm not going to say I'm out of control by any means. I barely can eat more than a half a cup of food, depending on what it is. If it's something that is saucy, or has, or like a vegetable, I can consume more. But anything that's dense and heavy, and I have a Biggest Loser scale, and the majority of my food I measure on that scale. I don't go over 4. I don't go too much over 4 ounces. That 4 ounces equals a half a cup. I might at the most 4.5 ounces. If I eat any more than that, I'm sick, like throwing up. So I try not to, and I have learned to listen to my body. I don't care how many more bites I think I want, or if I think I can handle one more bite, when my stomach says shut it down, I shut it down. I don't drink calories. Let me take that back. I do drink Gatorade. But for the most part, I drink water, and I put the little mix-ins in it. I also drink decaf tea, and I use agave nectar. And Every now and again, I like red wine, so every now and again, I will have a glass of red wine. It's not a lot because it don't take much for it to go straight to my head, and I start feeling like woo. So, I do enjoy that though, and for those of you, you shouldn't be. I have discussed it with my nutritionist, and we have worked it into my diet. So, boom. I don't know what else to say. I think I said a lot for somebody who was going to come on here and not say anything, which is what's up. I'm really enjoying being in my new body. I'm getting more and more comfortable in my new skin. I have one thing about this journey is with all of the changes that are taking place, it is easy to lose sight of why you do this. And one thing that I believe that I have been consistent in saying and I feel portraying is, yes, looking better is a perk. But I did this because I was so tired of taking so much medicine. And in the meantime, this is what happened. And I'm really grateful for it. You know, when you're so big like that, you think that all I need to do is lose weight and my life will be perfect. And that's not so. You still have issues. You're still the same person. So you still have the same internal struggles that you have. You might be a little bit more confident. You gain more confidence in being able to deal with those things, but they don't go anywhere. And so, I'm learning to speak up for myself. I'm learning to respect myself enough not to tolerate foolishness. I've lost some friends, that just couldn't handle the fact that I was not apologetic for the changes that were taking place in me and in my body. I have family members that have, they have really shown their behinds. And you don't get to choose your family. You can't drop your family, but you can deal with them with a long handle spoon. And people who are very close to me showing signs of jealousy and, you know, kind of downplaying my success to make it seem like it really ain't all that. It ain't that big of a deal. Oh, we're good for you. Well, that's happening for you, but what about me? Well, what about you? You know, we focused on you up until now, so it's my turn. I'm focused. If you don't want to celebrate with me, I'm focusing on me. Period. So you have to be ready to go through that. For so long, I was just the biggest one, and now I really feel like I'm a fair runner in the game. I really do. And I have just as good a chance and just as much opportunity and just as good of a chance at anything I want, anything I want to do, anybody I want to talk to, you know, any guy I want to wink at. I have just as much confidence to do so as you do. So if you can't handle it, sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry though. So anyway, I'm going to go because this is 20 minutes. It'll probably be another while before I come back, but if you follow me on Facebook, my Facebook name is Skinny Melly Mel C1. You'll see a picture of me with a dress on at my son's 8th grade graduation. And with that, I appreciate you all listening to me, and I will holler at you guys a little later.